Welcome, my mystic friends, to the Sagittarius New Moon that will happen on December 19th, 2025. This new moon is bringing people that you are meant to walk into the next chapter with. The allies, the teachers, your soul companions who they arrive right on time. Now, if you've been sensing some connections that are forming or old ones that are shifting, this moon explains exactly why. Now stay with me because I want to help you to understand this energy so you'll know exactly what new path and new connections are opening up for you and how to move through this with confidence. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and if this message resonates with you, tap like or hype this video so that the algorithm, it sends it to someone who needs it, and share in the comments what is shifting with you today. Now, before I enter into the heart of today's astrology, I want to honor this community. We now have crossed the threshold of 53,000 subscribers, and every bit of that is because of you. Your likes, your shares, your hypes, your comments, every bit of engagement, it sends a ripple out into the universe that keeps this channel growing. And thank you for supporting this sacred space. Now, as we step into these powerful transits, I want to remind you about my 2026 year ahead astrology forecasts. They're now available. You can check out my holiday specials. I have a Sagittarius solar return use the code Sagittarius10 at checkout. I have a new moon manifestation guide, and I have live astrology readings right here every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And join my Patreon. You can check it out for a 1-week free trial membership where I offer exclusive content. So let's dive in. Now, as we approach this Sagittarius new moon that will happen on December 19th, 2025, the energy of it is already gathering around us. It invites in these new beginnings, these new connections, and a deeper sense of alignment. This is a Sagittarius new moon that's held closely by the gentle glow of the moon that is in a close conjunction with Venus. Venus is here in the same sign. So this new moon, it means that the sun and the moon, they're joined together so that the conscious self, the sun, us, and the emotional self, the moon, our dreams, our thoughts, our intuition, they're moving in the same direction. This is a transit that speaks of hope, not of the fleeting kind, but of a soul level, deep knowing that new paths are opening up for you. One that has your inner compass realigning with a life that's whispering, there is more for you. Now, the moon in astrology, it represents your inner tides, your instinctive emotional body, your need for safety, your habits of care and comfort. Venus is here also, and it represents how you attract, how you share your love, your values, your capacity to receive, the way that you magnetize beauty, pleasure, and connection into your life. Now, when the moon and Venus and the sun, they join together, they're in the sign of Sagittarius. Your emotional needs, your relational desires, they're colored by fire and faith and vision. The Sagittarius energy. There is this longing that's not just to feel good, but it's to feel true to yourself. Sagittarius, it's the sign of the seeker, the teacher, the pilgrim. It's the truth teller. It's in a mutable fire, the flame that moves and spreads through and illuminates us. It's ruled by the planet of Jupiter, the planet of growth and wisdom and expansion. Sagittarius, the energy, it reaches beyond what is on the known shore. It aims the arrow and shoots it out into the sky towards meaning and purpose and what is the bigger story. With both the moon and the sun and Venus here, we are being called for an emotional expansion. This energy, it asks us to stretch beyond what is familiar, to soften the places where we have been holding back and restricting ourselves, and to reconnect with that knowing that life supports us where we dare to dream bigger. New moons, they always are these new beginnings. This one holds a special kind of magic because new moons are times of where we plant seeds. These quiet moments when the sky is dark and the next chapter, it is still invisible, but it's very much in motion. Venus adds in warmth, connection, a heart to that seed. Under this sky, our conversations, they flow more easily. Collaborations, they develop more naturally. These new people, they enter into your life who feel intentionally placed. You might find yourself meeting kindred spirits or teachers or mentors or allies, people whose visions align exactly with yours, who understand your hunger for growth, who encourage the expansion rather than to have you shrink your light. Now, this is going to be a moment of spiritual cross-pollination where our heart opens, Venus, ideas travel, and bonds form through the shared desire to evolve, the new moon. This is not just about new friends. It's about shared philosophy, shared questions, shared prayers for a life that just feels more honest and more alive. Now, as a collective, something for all of us is shifting. Something that once felt closed is now cracking open. There's this new knowledge that's revealing itself, not as answers per se, but as possibilities. Possibilities that a native language of Sagittarius. Sagittarius wants us to expand our mind and our horizons, to cross-cultural experiences. This new moon, it's not asking you to have everything figured out. It's asking you to trust what's on the horizon, but you cannot see yet. Under a Sagittarius new moon, the map is still being drawn, but the instinct to move forward is for guidance. With the moon and having Venus here, the emotional tone, it softens. You feel more supported, more understood, more willing to reach out and ask for support, help, or guidance. Venus here reminds you that joy and companionship and beauty, these are not luxuries. They are a part of your spiritual nourishment. The universe, it's responding through people for you. The right message, the right conversation, the right synchronicity. Human connection, it becomes the vessel that carries the blessing. Sagittarius, it teaches us through experiences, not through theory. Jupiter, as its ruler, says, go there, try it, live it. Let life itself initiate you. So at this new moon, it's here to remind you that your path, it's literally unfolding as you walk it. So ask yourself, where am I being called to grow right now? Where is my soul being longing for this wider sky, this broader connection? Whose energy that comes into my peripheral, it feels like a yes, and whose feels like there's a closing of a door? What is one area of your life that feels ready for you to start fresh right now? Work, love, personal growth. I would love if you would share what's calling for you, because this is a time of an alignment, not forced, but more of an organic. The people that you're meant to walk with in this next chapter, they just appear naturally. You might reconnect with someone and realize that the timing is finally here. It's like, this is it. You might feel drawn to like a study of something new, or to deepen a spiritual practice, or to travel either physically or through the opportunity of learning in ways that bring about this shift with your worldview. Remember, it's to expand your horizons, either physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. That is the Sagittarius energy. It's expanding your lens. It is opening up your mind. It's you walking towards a more honest version of your truth. The moon, it asks for openness and curiosity and movement. And the movement, it's not chaotic. It's being guided. It's the waves. With Venus involved here, our relationships, they become these mirrors for your expansion. New connections that help you to see what are the possibilities that maybe you've forgotten. People reflect back to you what is possible when you step into your truth. Venus in Sagittarius, it wants love that grows. It wants friendships that inspire. It wants connections that make you feel more yourself, not less. And you might notice a new ease in the way that you express your feelings and your dreams and your hopes for what you want for the future. Now, the endings of Scorpio season, they helped prepare the soil for us. Scorpio digs, it purges, it clears out what is no longer aligned. And now that that seed is planted, it's ready to sprout for Sagittarius energy, where the focus it now that shift from endings to horizons, from intensity to meaning. So let yourself begin again. Let yourself trust again, and let yourself reach out again. This new moon is about a reopening of your heart, a reigniting of your mind, and a reclaiming of your desire to grow. It's a reminder that the universe, it never asks you to shrink. It asks you to evolve. The sun and moon together in Sagittarius, it says, align your outer path with your inner truth and let them move in the same direction. So today, work with the energy rather than fighting it. If a door opens, walk through it. If someone reaches out, receive it. And if a new idea, it lands, honor it. Notice where excitement rises within you, where curiosity has sparked, where your soul now leans forward. This is a transit that is here to carry you, not one you have to push your way through. That's the gift that this new moon brings. It's about less forcing, more allowing, less striving, and more aligning. Now, as this energy settles in, something shifts within us. You're going to understand something new about who you're becoming, or you can see your path with greater clarity. And the people that are entering your life now, they are now part of the next chapter. Allies for growth, companions for the journey, mirrors for more of a wiser version of who you are. This new moon, it upgrades your ability to trust in the unknown and to move forward with an open heart. The soul lesson here is for you to allow yourself to outgrow the version of who you were that was afraid to expand. Release the fear of stepping into new territory. Let curiosity be your guide. Let these connections be your compass. You are being invited into this new frequency of alignment, one that honors both your truth and your desire for a fuller, richer life. Sagittarius and Jupiter, they ask you to believe that the universe, it is bigger than your fears and more generous than your doubts. So a mantra for this transit is, I open my heart to possibility, and I welcome the people, the paths, and opportunities that are aligned with my soul. So for my mystic friends, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below about what new seeds are being planted. And for more, check out my 2026 year ahead astrology forecast.